Welcome back to Shining From Within, the podcast where we explore the infinite amount of power and potential that lies within each and every one of us. I am your host with the most, Genevieve, and on today's episode, we're going to discuss the topic, a joy of being a woman. We're going to toast to that because, being a woman is amazing. Cheers!
Cheers to us.
Cheers to us, women. As you can see, I have a very special guest in the studio. I'll let her introduce herself and say hi to the listeners.
Hi everyone, my name is Abigail. I'm grateful to be here. It's a pleasure. Thank you for hosting me.
It's a great pleasure for us to have you here. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. And thank you for, coming to impact our listeners. It's definitely going to, change the way they see of you being a woman. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, so my first question is, in your next life, would you come back as a man or would you like to be a man in your next life?
That's a very good question. In my next life, say I come back, I would never want to come back as a man. I would want to come back as a woman because I genuinely love being a woman. Of course, being a woman has its many challenges. Yeah. It's not the easiest thing, but it's also a blessing. There's so many blessings in, being a woman, and I would not come back as a man. I mean, I love being a woman. There's nothing like it.
So there's just that grace about being a woman. I feel like us women were favored by God. Mm-hmm. I can't say compared to men, but I feel like God hears every woman's prayer, because if you look at all the women in the Bible, there's no woman that went without her prayers being answered by God. So there's just that grace about being a woman. Okay, so we go to our next question.
Okay, yeah.
What do you love the most about being a woman?
That's very interesting. Yeah, and I just feel like for a woman, a woman can be many things at once. Like Whitney Houston's song, I'm Every Woman. Yeah. We can be so many things. We can be soft and strong, incredibly strong. We can be nurturing, and incredibly ambitious. Women can lead in a boardroom and still enjoy putting on lipstick at home.
My other question is, there's so much pressure for us women to prove ourselves out there. So do you think that us women sometimes forget to enjoy the pleasure of being women?
That's a very good question. Yes, absolutely. I feel like, there's, along the way, somewhere, there's this preconceived notion that, kindness is a sign of weakness. Gentle, like if you're gentle, you are weak. And I feel like that's actually far from it, because, some of the strongest women that I know are the most gentle women that I've come across. And I feel like we need to change the narrative, because, being kind doesn't mean you're weak.
Yeah. So we move on to our next question.
Okay.
What does femininity mean to you?
Okay, so femininity is many things, but I would say femininity is more than what you wear. Okay. I believe it's confidence without being arrogant. I also believe, it's kindness without, being a pushover. Yeah, it's more of, like the energy that you exude as a woman, without it being like just there, poster. I feel like it's more of the energy you exude than it being, like an aesthetic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what femininity means to me.
All right. So finally, what would you like to say to every woman listening today?
So I would like to say every woman listening today should celebrate themselves, celebrate their mind, their heart, their resilience, their laughter, their dreams, because I believe there's something very special about a person, a woman that lives her life, unapologetically, without, trying to fit in. You do not apologize for taking up space.
Yeah.
You live your life authentically as you would want to be, or as you would envision, or as you have ever envisioned.
Okay.
And I think that's the greatest gift of all.
Okay, beautifully said.
Yeah.
Here's to womanhood.
Cheers to womanhood. Messy, resilient, but beautiful and worth celebrating.
And more achievements.
More achievements. Yeah, and so thank you for tuning in, guys. This has been your host with the most, with Abigail. See you next Sunday.
See you guys. Thank you for having me.
You are welcome, love.
Thank you.